Your first question, let me make sure I read it right from the script. Are you more or less confident than you were 24 hours ago that Bruce Cassidy will be the next head coach of the Edmonton Oilers?
I guess I haven't really swayed, to be honest. I feel the same way I did yesterday. I mean, I feel like the Oilers would really have to mess this up at this point to not have him as the head coach. And now, you know what? I'll say more confident if the news that Spectre's reporting that Knoblauch is probably done here. Mm-hmm. Then it's probably fair to assume they have a plan lined up, and I would assume that's Cassidy. So yeah, I would say I'm slightly more confident.
I'll give you a prediction on how the next 4 days around these parts go.
All right.
At some point in the next 6 hours, we'll get a tweet from Elliotte Friedman that says the Edmonton Oilers have officially parted ways with Kris Knoblauch.
Okay.
And then 35 seconds after that, the Oilers will put out a release of their own because that's how this stuff works.
Yeah.
So Friedman will nail it, all that. And then tomorrow night, I believe it's tomorrow night, the Vegas Golden Knights will eliminate the Anaheim Ducks in 6 games. Great season for the Ducks. Vegas is off to a conference final to play the Colorado Avalanche Friday morning. Now that the Golden Knights have a couple of days off, we are hearing, and this will probably be another tweet from Friedman or someone, we're hearing that the Edmonton Oilers have permission to talk to Bruce Cassidy, and Saturday morning, Bruce Cassidy is officially announced as the Edmonton Oilers head coach. That's my prediction on the next 72 hours.
Good theory. I think that's how it'll probably go, too. The Vegas thing
Maybe they'll wait till Tuesday and let us enjoy our long weekend.
Yeah. The Vegas thing is interesting in all of this because they don't owe anybody really anything. And I think it's fair for them to turn back and be like, hey, guys, we got some shit going on right now. Let's just back off here for a second. Bruce will be available in a couple of days. I guess there's the other side of it, too, is what does it really matter to them at all as well? But I don't think they're as much of the villain in this as they're kind of being made out to be. I don't think anyone's really done anything that wrong. You know? Yeah.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
So am I more or less confident? Honestly, the fact that Friedman's come out and thrown cold water on the whole. He interviewed in L.A.
Yeah.
Bruce Cassidy is not interviewed in L.A. Mm-hmm. I have that confirmed. Bruce Cassidy did not interview with the LA Kings.
Yeah.
So Dave Pagnotta texted me. I got all my bases covered. I can confidently say that.
Okay.
The fact that it is now out today, and again, Friedman is so connected. If Elliotte Friedman's going on record and saying Bruce Cassidy wants to coach the Edmonton Oilers, that might be maybe even Bruce and the Oilers' way of getting around that whole pesky Vegas Golden Knights permission thing.
Yeah.
It's, hey, Bruce, would you be interested in coaching in Western Canada? And Bruce Cassidy goes, mm-hmm.
Yes, I would. And it's not, I don't like Vancouver.
Yeah, and I'm scared of the ocean, which he might be.
Well, he's never coached in Ocean City.
Yeah, so, again, you don't want to take that risk if you're Bruce Cassidy.
Maybe Boston,
Who knows?
I don't know.
Yeah, actually, Boston is a harbor town. But,
yeah.
Well. Whatever. We don't care. Facts are whatever. It's the Pacific Ocean specifically scared of. That might be their way of skirting around this because now the Oilers go wink, thank you for asking, Bruce Cassidy that question. Now that we know he's interested, we will fire Kris Knoblauch. And again, I asked Marek this question today, point blank. I said, is there any world where you can see the Vegas Golden Knights successfully blocking this move?
Yeah.
And Marek said no. He said the NHL would have something to say about that. And the other thing, as much as Vegas can do this whole puff their chest out, we do whatever we want to win, ruthless kind of thing. If Vegas wants to do that, one, they might be tanking their chances of hiring future experienced head coaches if those coaches go, hold up. If I sign a 4-year deal with you and you gas me after year 2, you're going to block me from getting another job.
Yeah, not the best look.
That will hurt their chances. 2, the Coaches Association would probably have something to say about this. And 3, if the Coaches Association has something to say about it, Gary Bettman would have something to say about it, where he would probably call up Bill Foley and say, is this your doing? And if Bill Foley said, yeah, I'm not letting Bruce Cassidy go to a division rival, fuck my $4.5 million. Gary would say, smarten up, asshole. And then the deal would get done. Or if Bill Foley said, this is the first I'm hearing of it, he would go to Kelly McCrimmon and probably say, I would like my $4.5 million back, let Bruce Cassidy go to Edmonton. So Jeff Marek himself said, there's no way that they successfully block this move. It's going to happen.
Yeah, I completely agree. There's not much more to add. Get your Cassidy jerseys. If they have them, I would imagine there's some available.
Yeah.
But it's a good hire. It should be a good hire. We'll have Colby on, who played for Bruce Cassidy, by the way. It was in the Boston organization when he was there at the very least. Has a relationship with him. And look, I know there's the idea, too, that Bruce Cassidy can wear thin on guys. But worry about that after McDavid signs another extension.
Yeah, I'll worry about that in year 3 when
Yeah.
hopefully the Oilers have a Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
I'd rather take even if you want to call it a 10% better chance at winning a cup with Cassidy, even though it's probably less, 5% chance, versus, well, at least they got a nice coach McDavid might like.
Yeah.
Like, the time's now to win.
Let's get going here.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you enjoyed today's episode of Oilers Nation Everyday, make sure you hit the subscribe button here on our YouTube to not miss any of our content. We got you covered from interviews, insight, analysis, everything you need to stay up to date on everything around the team. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video.